Yo, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by and checking out the podcast. This is where I'll be sharing all my information that I have on network marketing, sales, and starting your own online business. Basically, I wanted to build a place where that you can get great information with no bull jive. So thanks for checking out this episode of this podcast. And if you like this podcast, please like and subscribe for some more great information. I appreciate it. On to the podcast. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast, Freedom with Energy. I am your host, Tyrone. Once again, episode number 4. And today, we're going to be talking about a lot of great things, man. A lot of great things that I hope that will help people basically in life and in business as well, here with Freedom with Energy. And if you guys like the podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share it with everybody right now. I know I don't have that many followers. That's because this is basically me redoing the channel, but I believe that I have a lot of great information that can be shared with other people out there as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share. So let's get into it. Also as well, if you guys are in business or anything where that you're normally used to give information or would like to be able to share your information with people out there in the world, or just, you may be out there dating or something like that, and you want an easier way to give people your information, make sure you guys check out the link down below with Lincu. Lincu is a digital business card, or basically where that you can share information by simply tapping on the back of somebody's phone. You will get a direct link when you get the product, and it'll allow you to put your name, your picture, contact information, your Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, everything like that. Go ahead and check out my link below, and you will see what I have on mine. I'm able to put up YouTube videos. You can, like I said, if you're a business, you can set up a scheduler so where that people get your information, where they can set up a schedule and a meet time to meet with you. And then if you have videos, product pictures, and everything, it is great for that. So make sure you check out the link below. I'll make sure I'll also leave a link where you guys clicked on. And also, if you guys want a discount on getting this Lincu product, make sure you use my promo code FWE, Freedom with Energy, and you'll get a 10 to 15% off on the product as well. So make sure you check that on. The link will be down below. Also as well, don't forget to check out my other podcasts, 1 through 3. Like I said, each more I do these podcasts, the better I believe that I will be. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out that playlist and sit back, chill, and relax. There's other ways you can research on Google to how to download the podcast. You want to listen to your car, or I think if you use the app, there's a way that you can still play the audio behind that. I'm working on getting it on like SoundCloud and Spotify, but I think some of that stuff is a little bit expensive. But also, I think there's a couple other free options. I'll let you guys know when I get there. But as of right now, here on YouTube is the easiest way for you to listen to my podcast. So let's get started. Basically, one of the things I want to talk about today is, I think I talked about a little bit before, but I think I'll go just slightly bit more in depth or change things around a little bit, is what is holding you back from leaving your job? Yeah, that's a real thing. What is really holding you back from leaving your job? Because the one thing that I come to realize, and why I decided to go my own ways and start my own business, is because ever since from birth, we were trained to be employees, and it's hard, and it's a hard mindset that people have to get through, because some people just don't see it. All the way in school, where the bell rings, you got to run here. After the bell rings, you got to leave here. You have a certain amount of time until you got to get back to your next class. You got to go ahead and do this. Teacher says, you got to do this test. You're going to do this test. You don't pass. And really comes to tell you the truth, how much of really things that we learned in school that we use today. We know reading is one of them. That stuff helps. Basic math, that seems to help. But majority of things that we learned all the way, even with history and and stuff like that. Most of the stuff that we forgot, and we lose on the concept of dreaming. We stop dreaming because we're being programmed to do something else. Just how imagine when you were younger, and basically how free your mind was, where you can dream up all kind of different things, and even going back, believing in Santa Claus and Easter bunnies and stuff, and how happy you were when you saw those presents underneath that tree, or how happy you were when you seen those Easter eggs and stuff, And when we get older, we forget those things. Same thing with, like I said earlier, with school. We go to school and we learn all these things, basic maths, the verbs and nouns and like I said, we go on history. The basically learn about history, and we forget about history because all through time, history has always repeated itself. But people forget those things, and that's not really. It shouldn't happen. We should never forget what's happened in the past, so we don't make mistakes in the future. And that's basically what they're having to do about us not be able to dream, by programming us to. So once you get in elementary school, you go to high school. Then when you go then when you get into middle school before you go to high school, you gotta start training you how to get in high school. Then when you get in high school, 9th through 12th grade, then they gotta train how to go into classes and this elective and that elective. And then you go and you get out and you graduate. Oh, now you gotta go to college and go put yourself in debt. But the thing of it is, you should have some basic living skills when you get out of high school, right? But we don't dream for ourselves to do that. You say, you know what? I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna be a, we say younger, we say I want to be a veterinarian. But then when we get older, then we start to realize, oh, well, that ain't true. This and some of us get into get out of high school and get ready to go into college, and we don't even know what the heck we want to do. It's crazy. I don't know how we forget things, and then once we get out, then we're scared. I was like, oh, I just gotta get a job. So you go get a job, and you get a job that you may not want. How many of y'all today wake up in the morning and say, oh my gosh, oh man, I gotta go to this job, man. I don't want to go. I'm tired. I gotta do this and that, and I don't have time because this. And you get there and say something happens, and the boss jumps on you for being a little bit late. And then he's like, okay, sorry, boss, man. Sorry, I get it. And they're talking to you all kind of ways because they think that they're superior over you. All right. All managers have this power struggle with them thinking that they're in control. All right, Sally, I told you to be here at 9 o'clock. You're going to be here. I'm going to dock you and dock your pay. And basically when someone threatens you like that, threatening to take your money away that you need to pay your bills and stuff for your family and put food on your table, you're out there letting people threaten you like that, man. And nobody should live like that. We're basically working ants. Well, basically people, still in the corporate America, we're working ants. You guys toe the line, get up at 6, out the house by 6:45, at work by 7:30, or, even where between that time, you got a longer drive. You got to make sure you're 5 minutes early before this. And then the main thing of it is trying to find your work clothes. Now, how difficult was it? Oh man, I got to find my suit, I got to find my tie, my pants, or some of the places, your young folks out there, I got to find my McDonald's shirt and my black shoes and my hat and same thing, my Burger King t-shirt, a little cap on your head, and you're rushing out to make somebody else rich, man. They're just putting you in basically putting you in the dirt, because that's basically what happened. You're gonna work until you're in the dirt. That's it. Working in jobs that you don't enjoy takes away your happiness, and it messes with the flow of energy for your family. Cause you come home grumpy because your boss done pissed you off, so now you're taking out on everybody else. You can't take time off to readjust and get your chi right, and I was like, chi, no, I'm just saying basically just your flow, because everybody has we're energy sources, we get off different positive, negative energies and stuff like that. So when you're negative, your negative carries on to your home. There's no reason why people on this earth should be walking around negative, because it's just something that it doesn't have to be, man. Because we're in fear right now, man. We're in fear. Basically, when you wake up in the morning, you're afraid that you're gonna be late for work. You're afraid that you don't know if you're gonna get the hours right. You're afraid that there's gonna be traffic in your way. Every day we go and wake up when we work in corporate America, we're always in fear, and fear is always winning, and fear keeps you from taking it to the next level to show your true potential. And I'll go and say this now, even when stuff that I'm doing now, I have a little fear as it as well. Walking into a business, going up to somebody, talk to them, tell them about what I do. I have a little fear of myself before I get out of my car. I do, but I sit there for a second. I think about what I'm going to say, and knowing that this person may be able to allow me to better myself in my life. Then also, you got to think in your head, cannot let fear win. The business of what I do is I'm looking that I'm going to be able to help somebody. Okay. I found a way so that I can be able to present my information more easily, so that I can diminish the fear and I lose it by the time my hand touches that door and opens up, or by the time I get up close to somebody's face to be able to say, hello, my name is Tyrone. I'll basically say one of the things that I do is that when I go into a business and I want to give information on credit card processing for the business, because I see that they're using Clove and Ring. Is it Ring? Is it Ring? Yeah, no, not Ring. Clove and Square. Ring is home security. But Clove and Ring. And I say it again, Ring. Square. Oh my goodness. I've been doing home security as well. But anyway, doing that, because I know of how Clove and Square, got it right this time, is stealing from them. Clove and Square are stealing from these customers, because their interest rate on credit card processing is like 10 to 12%. It's crazy. So that's my motivation. My motivation that I find to diminish my fear in my business is I know that I'm going to help somebody. Okay. And I was going in and said, look, I break down the information. It's in my packet and explaining why and why I'm here and how I want to help. And normally I go to business that I shopped at, right? They see me before because I've been in multiple times. And then, I'm showing them the courtesy. I was able to give you my business, and now I want to see if you allow me to give me yours. So it's a mutual thing. So and also we're helping out the community, man. You got to find different ways to defeat fear. Okay. And now I know some of my family members, if you're listening to this, you're gonna be like, Tyrone, you don't like roller coasters. How come you don't ride roller coasters? You should get on what you're afraid of. You afraid of that big drop and all that kind of stuff like that? And it says, no, I'm not afraid of this drop. It's not me getting in the thing, being in fear and dropping down multiple stories into the ground. No, I'm not worried about fear of something mechanical happens or anything like that. No, I just know that riding on the roller coaster does not help me at all. Riding the rush and fear, I have my ways to get that adrenaline rush. Then most people like riding roller coasters for theirs. I'm not feel for roller coasters. I done rode plenty of roller coasters, different ones here and there. But I have my choice of things that I like to do to get an adrenaline rush. And roller coasters are just not my thing. It's not because it's out of fear. It's just that I just don't get the same rush as I do going out to the gun range, or riding a certain particular coaster that is that's more open and we fly like Superman and stuff like that. That Batman. That's the type of cold roasters I like. Those other ones, it just doesn't give me the thrill that I like. It's not because of fear. So we'll go ahead and squash that right there. So like I was saying earlier, helping people with a need will help you with a need as well, right? You're going out, you're prospecting some customers out there, and by you presenting your services to them, as in we'll say home security and credit card processing, you're helping them save money. And with the home security, you're helping them to be able to protect their family and their business. And by helping them, in return, they're helping you to receive an income where that it allows you to be able to help the needs with your family. So basically, it's a circle. It's a circle line, Lion King type stuff. And basically in a way, by you helping others, you're helping yourself as well. And that type of adrenaline I like. I like people when I know that I got a customer that says, "Oh my goodness, you didn't save me this much money on this. Like, you didn't save me this much money on this for my business. So now I'll be able to hire a stewardess that I've been wanting to do, but I couldn't find a way to find that extra money. But you allowed me to do that. Thank you so much." And then shaking my head and saying, "Hey, please come back." And you know what? I got a friend that has a business as well that needs that, probably you can help as well. Boom, you got a referral. But the main thing of it is that when you help people, it helps you. There ain't nothing better in the world than knowing that you're able to make somebody's life better. And it's one of the great feelings, besides, finding the love of your life and, having a family. There's some of the greatest things in the world. That's basically one of the greatest things in my life is seeing Sadie born, my daughter. 10 pounds. This girl's 10 pounds. And seeing her come out and then basically when she come out, she wasn't breathing, getting worried, but then hearing that cry, man, I tell you, ain't nothing. It's one of the best things in the world, And right now we're going on 16 years strong, married to my wife, dreaming big. Now one of my dreams is done, but I'm dreaming harder now. I'm dreaming, taking on to the next level, and I'm dreaming. One of my dreams is to try to help as many people as I can, because when you help others, it benefits you, man. So that's another thing I want to do. Plus, also, we gotta look at this as well. We have to realize this because, sometimes, when we say, "Oh man, where's the time gone?" Life is short. This is not a little thing. When you say, "Oh, I got a little bit of time," no, you don't. You have to go. You have to put in the work, because time will pass you by. And the next minute you'll be ashes before you know it. Then you're gonna be like, "Oh man, I wish I'd done this." How many times I'm pretty sure everybody out there right now, raise your hand. I don't want to be able to see it, but I'll feel the energy. How many times have you said, "Man, where has the time gone?" Or you see one of your younger cousins, like I seen one of my younger cousins. She's 24 now. My boys, they're 23, 24. Hell, my daughter's about to be 13 years old. It's been 13 years since this girl's been on this earth, and time has just flying by. Hell, I'm 41. Where has the time gone? It's like this. How you know that time is going by fast? Okay, this is how you know time's going by fast. Is when you when you're in your mind, it's like, "Man, I still feel like I'm 20," but then you realize you're 40. It's like 20 years, boom, just gone. I mean, just gone out of nowhere, and you just right where you are. I'm tired. I hope a lot of people out there feel the same way I do. I am tired of thinking, or my thoughts of, "Man, I wish I would have done this differently. I wish I did." You know what? I'm not going back there. I'm not going to be there, because everything that I want to do, I'm going to do it now. My main thing is getting my business off the ground. And basically, I'm breaking down my dream. My dream is, 5-figure, starting off 5-figure income. That's basically one of my goals. Each month I want to be able to make at least 5 figures a month, and that's basically starting off $1,000. Basically, that's one of my main goals. Starting off and make sure I have $1,000 every month. Okay. So that's right. Yeah, so right. So then, 6. Oh my, 4. Oh man, I'm getting math all kind of wrong, ain't I? So 3. No, it's 4. Yeah. Then the next minute, 5. Yes, right. 5-figure incomes, 10,000. I thought I was getting my math all mixed up here. So like I said, raw and uncut here on the Freedom with Energy podcast here. Like I said, I may go to place, but I get really excited when I do this to be able to talk to y'all and just get things off my chest and see anybody feels the same way as I do. Like I said, I'm doing this to help y'all, and anybody that I can help, I am glad to be able to do that. But that's one of my dreams. 1,000 a month. Next, 10,000. Okay. Next, get up 6-figure incomes. It's going to take time. That's another thing too. That's the reason why I said you have to go. You don't have time. And I don't want it to take 10 years before I hit my $1,000 a month. I want that done. I want that done in less than 8 months. That's my goal. In less than 8 months, I want to be able to hit $1,000 a month. Within less than 2 years, I want to be able to make 5 figures, 10,000 a month. That's what I want to do. And that's so far, that's my main goal. I'm not going to hit up to the 6 figures yet. My first 2 goals, you got to set first. Then once you set them, then you go even higher. Like I said, we can't stop. We have to go. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, dreams. You got to start dreaming again. Dreaming is the energy that drives us. Dreaming that I'm gonna get that next car. Dreaming I'm gonna get that degree if you decide to go to school. I'm dreaming that my business is gonna take off to the hemisphere and into another galaxy. I'm gonna dream I'm gonna be able to have the family that I want. I'm gonna, like, small things. I'm gonna dream I'm able to get that puppy that we want. I want to dream that I can leave this job and not have to worry about some other person who thinks that is superior than me tell me what to do all the time. I want to dream that I want to be able to help people to get to where I am to make their lives better. Those are my type of dreams that I want. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to use my positive energy and information to help improve people, because a lot of people we don't help people like we used to anymore. We can't help people like we used to anymore. Remember back in the day that when a neighbor needed something, a neighbor's sick, we used to bring them soup. We ain't doing that no more, man. Everybody doesn't dream of having that neighborhood of where they are safe anymore, right? Because fear is crushing our dreams. It's putting it in a bubble. I'm always going to say this, reference this Matrix. Is that fear has put us into the Matrix where that we can't see our dreams. We have to unplug ourselves to be able to see our dreams and take it and grasp it and knowing that this dream belongs to us and we have the power to accomplish our dreams. We must never ever stop dreaming. We must keep going. So I'm gonna leave it on there. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you guys enjoy the podcast. Like I said earlier, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, enjoy the podcast. Also, make sure you check down the links below and give me information on Lincu. I'll have that down there as well. Get that, man. If you're a business owner, it will be great. I surely appreciate y'all listening. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch you guys in episode 5 later on. All right. Have a good one, y'all.